Welcome to Late to the Show. I'm your host, Prophet74. Today, I got Johnny Silver. This is pretty much Keanu Reeves coming on the game in Cyberpunk. We're going to open it up and see what you get when you purchase something. So, now that the game's coming out, it's going to be a hot item for Christmas. I jumped on it because I saw it at Target and I was like, hey, got to jump on it. And like I said, I don't like to keep them in boxes, but I'm gonna open it up, and the next item we're gonna get the main character too, of course. Now the storyline for Cyberpunk 2077 has been given out already, and Johnny is pretty much one of the main characters that you start out with. And of course, a lot of things are gonna be changing throughout the game, and depending on the proper solution that proper road you're gonna take, the game changes, of course. But being him one of the main characters, I say, hey, John Wick was a good character to buy. Now Cyberpunk, we're gonna take a look on the storyline in Cyberpunk 2077. There was a nuclear explosion in here, and it came from a duffel bag just like this one. So I'm not gonna give you any of the storylines or anything or the setups. I hope you guys get the game and enjoy it. I'm gonna get it for the PlayStation 5 and also PC. We're gonna include it for that. But for now, we're gonna take a look at it and see what you get when you purchase them like this. All right, we're gonna start from the top. Bring this guy out, and if you guys think that the box has been damaged, it has been damaged. Don't care. So, first of all, on the box itself, they give you the little stand. Alright, so we got the Cyberpunk logo in here. Cyberpunk 2077. A little stand, little pick stand right here that you're going to end up setting up the character standing up. So, let's go ahead and open him up and free him. Alright, so we got the gun here. It looks like a nice little gun with a silencer. It's a M20-20-45. Caliber unknown. Nah, just kidding. I don't know the caliber or anything. I'm just making things up. So let's go ahead and take a look at the gun. Not much detail on it. It has a little red marking, but it's mostly they have a little red marking here. I guess this is where the laser is going to be pointed. It's mostly paint. It's all painted. No glass, no nothing. Gun looks not that much details. Looks like a basic gun. So put this on the side. And with duffel bag, if you guys can see the duffel bag, that you cannot move these. These are pretty much like a mold itself. So you can see the nuclear bomb that's in here and a little couple of logos here and there that maybe they're going to correspond to the actual game. Not much detail I know about it, but of course it says boom here, flammable. There's a phone, I guess, and then there's a timer in here. So you know it's going to be the bomb in the actual game, and this is actually in the game itself. So I'm going to take a look at it. Duffel bag has a lot of details in here. If you guys can see it, it feels like a lot of details in here. It feels like a real duffel bag, to be honest with you, but it's all plastic. It's just one big large piece. That's pretty much it. You cannot open it, and if you can see it, they have little details on the side. It says samurai, I guess, in the side of it, and a couple other logos in here that they're going to correspond to the game, of course, like I said. But great details, great painting. I like how they did this. Very, very little easy setup that they painted in here. Some of our stickers, and they even put neon little paintings in there, so you can see some of the details in there. So like it. Let's see if I could get a little zoom in it. Hope you guys see some of the details in there. Let's go ahead and go for Johnny now. On Johnny itself, he was an ex-military guy. If you guys can see it. Let me see if I can get him. Ex-military guy, so you can see his dog tags in here. His glasses, if you guys can see, they cannot remove the glasses, but they do have like a cover in there, and you can see his eyes underneath there. Of course, these are like a plastic. They're not glass. They're made of plastic in there. Paint details a little cheesy on it. You know, they didn't do a very good job in here. It seems like he has this couple of smudges in here. Painted, seems like they just, run him through. His tattoos are pretty much a laser marked, I believe, or painted mark, or a stamp. Movements on it, they're very tight on the movements. It seems like he's very fragile too. You know, it's the same thing that McFarlane always does with his toys. They're not to play with, they're just to look at. And of course, his cyber arm is movable too, is flexible too, but I'm a little afraid that this is going to break apart. So I don't want to mess around with too much of the joints. And of course, this is a little tight too. You actually have your toes too to actually joint as joints in here. So, and they're made plastic little joints, if you can see that. So you could be able to actually dress them up and move them however you want. A couple of setups. I'm not quite familiar with the game itself because it's not out yet. but details on his hands are very poor, not very good quality. I think I'm gonna go back and maybe do some dry brush on some of the stuff. If you can see the details on the actual hand where it meets the actual flesh, very poor job of painting in there. Not very good in details on his hair. Looks like it's just one mold. It's not even, it should have been two pieces at least where his cuts at, so you could see more of details on that. Maybe have different joints, but you could move his head just a little tiny fraction of it. His vest is loose, and underneath his vest you can actually see something underneath. I don't think you can remove the vest, but underneath he does have a shirt underneath, and it seems this bulletproof vest is part of the actual game itself. Movements are very stiff, pretty much. So once you set them up, you pretty much are not going to move them. I'm not quite sure which hand's going to be the duffel bag, but I think it's more of the cyber hand that's going to carry the duffel bag in here. So let's see if we could. All right, so it seems like the duffel bag is on this side. You're supposed to hang on to this side, but the movements on the bag itself, it's a little heavy for the character, but it's supposed to be on the cyber hand. It's supposed to be on one of these hands, and the cyber hand is supposed to hold on to the actual gun. So let's open it up for the gun. There we go. His fingers are not very good gathering this stuff, so we're gonna see if we can put it together. All right, we got him to get there a little bit. It looks a little awkward, but we're going to go with this, and we're going to try to mess around with it, maybe move some of the joints properly. But this is pretty much it. Johnny Silver, Johnny Silver pretty much doesn't want the bomb, so that's pretty much it. They have many characters coming out, of course, and they're going to have mobile cars, I guess, they're going to have for this, but we're going to wait and see how much of a detail. I'm not very impressed with this character, to be honest with you. Details on it, very weak. I've seen better quality from Todd McFarlane coming out with better toys, but this lineup is not one of the best. So if you guys like what you guys see, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm your host, Prophet 74, and we're out.